Yo, so I watched this video this morning, and this guy was giving his points on why we should do segregation again, why black people should be separated from everyone else. And he genuinely believed that we would do better if we were separated from the world, in a sense. If we were. I just got done working out, so I'm a little out of breath. But it blows my mind how somebody can think like that. Now, he was a bit older than me. I'm 24. In my 24 years of life, what I have gathered from white people and from black people is that black people are more racist than white people. Okay? Black people are more racist than white people. The most racist, how do I say this word? The most racial discrimination I have received from white people is stares and just, ugh. And I can't just assume that, oh, just because this white guy's looking at me in a funky way, that doesn't mean he immediately hates me because of my skin tone. Now, it would be a great educated guess, but you can't just assume that because somebody's looking at you in a certain kind of way, they hate you for what you are. Now, I had a great example. I had this one coworker, and this is when I was 19. And we worked in this warehouse. So there was a lot of white people around. A lot of the white people owned the warehouse. And there was this one white guy in particular. He just looked like your average Joe, just chilling, tall, nerdy, curly hair like Jesus. And he would look at us and he would smile. And it was just the most genuine smile. He was just like, hey, what's up, guys? And I would look to my coworker and she would, I don't like him. All white people are racist. And I'm like, how did you come to this conclusion? Because he smiled at you, he is now racist. Black people are more racist than white people. It's as simple as that. The reason why I don't think segregation would work is because, first off, I wouldn't fit in. I'm just gonna say it now. I don't fit in with other black people. So I like, it wouldn't work for me. It wouldn't work for me. And the reason why I feel like I don't fit in with a lot of other black people and black culture, the ghetto-ish side of it, is because I don't speak that way. I don't speak that way. I don't act that way. And if I tried to act that way, I would come off as an Uncle Tom. I'm already coming off as a jigaboo Uncle Tom. Oh, look at that boy. What's he talking about? I already come off as that. As I'm already on the other side, just by the way that I stand right here. And a lot of black people, if anyone who sees this video, they're gonna see this and they're gonna be like, oh wow, he's not with us. No, that's not the case at all. I want to be a better human being, and I want to make the world a better place. Separating us from a bunch of from humans, and because let's be real, we're all human, okay? Just because some of us think a certain way, some of us are a certain color, some of us act a different way, that doesn't change the fact that we all bleed blood. We're all the same. It's like, that doesn't change anything. Now, let me put it like this, okay? I grew up in I spent a lot of my years in South Carolina, and a lot of the time I was there was when a lot of police shootings was happening. Now in Columbia, that used to be a hot spot for police shootings, right? So when I've got pulled over maybe 4 or 5 times, right, down there. And every time I've gotten pulled over, I have been genuinely scared for my life. Not because I believe that the white cop that's pulling me over is gonna just start, oh no, and start blasting, but because black people don't know how to act. I'm sorry, but we don't. A lot of us just don't. We think that it's fun, that it's cool to crash out, to to combat authority, I don't know where anybody could ever get off when someone walks up to you with a gun on their holster and they're just trying to figure out what the situation is. Why on earth would you be aggressive in that situation? Now, thankfully, all the times that I've gotten pulled over, the cops were looking at me crazy. They're like, why are you scared? Well, what's going on? And we both know why I was scared, but I didn't have any reason to be scared, because just because, say, that one racist cop started blasting, or that one black guy started acting out and scared the white cop, whatever the situation, whatever you want to call it, 50-50, just because that happened in those situations doesn't mean that's going to happen here. Okay? My mom taught me well. She told me, like, if I'm getting pulled over, the best thing you can do for yourself is act as least threatening as possible. Now, to all the black people who have done that and they have still been killed, there's not much I can say on that other than I'm sorry. I feel bad for those people, because like, they did everything they were supposed to do and they still ended up bad. But that doesn't happen for everybody. And just because a cop pulls you over, that doesn't give you the right to start crashing out or acting out in a way that would give them a reason to act out or to crash out on you. It doesn't make sense. So I'm just confused as to why why certain people even think that it's a good idea for us to be separated. The way most black people act now, the reason why I got bullied and why I do get bullied for the way I speak and the way I act, I honestly believe that it's misery invites company. A less fortunate black person sees that I'm trying to do better for myself, or that I don't talk a certain way because I don't want to portray that, and they immediately think that, oh well, he's doing better and he's trying to do better, and the white people, they enslaved us all a long time ago, so I don't know why he's acting like that, and my situation isn't the best, so I don't understand why he's acting. That doesn't correlate. That's not the same. And it's like the same thing with single moms and shit like that. How they'll be on TikTok and comment sections consistently trying to break up happy families just because they're unhappy. It's the same thing, but just racial wise. Why am I getting called an Uncle Tom, or why am I getting called white just because of the way I speak? Huh? Give me a good reason. Give me a good reason why it's okay for black people to bully me or other black people who speak or talk similar to me. Why would they do that? Tell me. Give me a good explanation for it, and I'll take that into consideration. I will think about that for the next day or so to really understand. I will rethink my entire life in every situation that I've ever been in where I have been bullied because I speak this way, or I talk or I walk this way, or I want things that are better for me. Because the only way I can see it is they see that I'm doing good for myself or I'm doing better for myself, and they either can't achieve that or they're too scared to achieve that or even go for it, and they just want to put others to their level. I don't get it. It's really stupid how, in my opinion, how people want to bring back segregation, how certain black people want to be set in their own area, in their own space. Here's what I feel like what would happen if that happened. We would just kill each other, and all the good people, all the good black people who want this, that are doing good with the good businesses that would help the community, they would just get slowly taken out by all the other people who want what they want but aren't going to work how they worked to get it. They're just going to, oh, hey, that guy's doing good for himself, and that's a free lick. Now, I could be completely wrong, so this is just my experience and my understanding on how life has been going for me and how black people have acted towards and around me. So I'm just, at the end of the day, this is why I believe that segregation currently would not work. It would not work. I guarantee you I would be one of the first people they talk, not because I'm making this video either, but just because I'm I'm different. I don't talk the way most black people talk. I don't act the way most black people act. I don't do the same things that most black people do. And a normal person they could see they would see that, they'd understand what I'm going for, and they would support it. But not everybody is like that. Not everyone is like that. So that's not how that would work. And the example that bro was talking about, he was like, oh, if Steve forgot to take his meds one day and he starts crashing out on the road, he would like, and a cop pulls him over that's black, he would just be like, oh, hey Steve, I know you, what's going on, calm down, man, like, yo, what's going on, it's me. I don't think that's how that situation would go. I don't see that. Oh yeah, man, dude, I forgot my meds, but because you're a black police officer, I agree with you. You know, we're locked in. No, that's, if somebody's gonna crash out, if somebody's not taking their meds and they're mentally unstable, they're seeing another black person isn't going to stabilize them. Sure, it could help, but that's not a guarantee. That's not a guarantee. It sucks because for the rest of my life, anytime I get pulled over, I will be scared for my life because I know how those situations go. And I know, again, it's a 50-50. Sometimes you do everything you're supposed to do, and you just run into that racist cop that hates you for who you are. But a lot of the times, it's the cop is they know statistics, man. They see how these usually go. They know how the person may or may not act. So even if I were to pull over another black person, as a police officer, I would be scared because how do I know what bro's gonna do? How do I know if he's not gonna crash out or if he's going to comply? And my skin tone has nothing to do with whether or not he's going to comply or not comply. It's what is going on with his mental, how is he feeling in the moment, and what does he want to do? So I could walk up to this guy and oh well, he's black, I'm black, I got it. I understand how the situation is gonna go completely. I drop my guard, and what do you know? I'm shot because he's getting pulled over by a cop, and he doesn't want to get pulled over. He doesn't want to go to jail. Like, I don't know. This is why I think that segregation and now would not work. There's literally a video of this guy who is like, oh, yo, yeah, guys, let's come on, just give us a spot in this world where we can go and we can just bang it out. All our problems, we can just go start shooting each other and killing each other. Tell me how that fixes anything. Tell me how if all the black people got our own spot in the world where we could just shoot it out, what would that do? If anything, we would eliminate ourselves. We would shoot ourselves to death. And then if I'm living in that spot, I have a gun, not because I want to go shoot people, but because I don't want to be shot. But guess what? Now I have a gun and I'm black. And again, like, there are the people who want to go out and start banging people. There's people who want to protect themselves. But as an individual, how is someone going to know that I'm not one of those people who want to bang it out and just start blasting people because they're wearing a certain color or they're acting a certain way, or we have different ideologies, so they just have to go? How is someone supposed to know that in a situation? Just because I'm black does not mean I won't shoot you. Just because I'm white does not mean I won't shoot you. You can't just generalize that. You can't just say that, oh well, yeah, he's black and I'm black, so he's not gonna shoot me and I'm not gonna shoot him. We're just gonna have a normal, like a John from the Cookout. Yo, what's up, man? Hey, I'm sorry for speeding, dog. I didn't really mean to do all that, and yeah, I'll just do better. How do we know that? How do you know that? You have to take these situations as a police officer. I honestly believe that if you are a good cop, you have to take these situations at face value. Listen, a lot of African Americans, they don't like police. They will do certain things that aren't necessarily smart, and they will cook themselves for lack of better, Man, listen, that's my reasonings on why I don't necessarily agree with segregation, and why I would not want to be put in a country or continent or anywhere with just nothing but people who are just like me, because the people who are just like me are in fact not like me. They don't speak like me, they don't act like me, and sure, some of them are cool, some of them are chill, but the ones that are not chill, your life can leave you just like that. And niggas will really, they don't care. If a nigga wants to kill you because he wants your shit, he will take it. If and that goes for any race. Okay? That goes for any race. It's just that for whatever reason, statistically speaking, black people are more violent than white people. So, I mean, I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking out of my ass. Maybe I'm just retarded. Maybe I'm an Uncle Tom. Who knows? This is my reasoning on it. I'm done yapping. Good night. Let me know if y'all agree with me or disagree with me, okay? And I'm speaking from my experience growing up as a black person. The amount of times that my black card has been stolen from me just because I don't speak a certain way, it blows my mind. But who knows?